Hey everybody, Red Eagles Green here, and we are back. I know it's been a few weeks since our last video, but things have gotten busy for me lately. But I'm so happy to be back with a new unboxing video, and this time we have a combination of Beast War figures. Now, if you've been following my channel, you may realize that one of my biggest videos is my Beast Wars unboxing, and I'm really proud of that. I'm really happy that so many people were very interested in my big unboxing of all my retro re-releases of the Beast War figures that recently came out. And so we are going to continue with some more Beast War figures today, but we have kind of a weird combination. So you can see here that I have an old school Beast Wars figure that I will get into the details in a moment, and I have one of the newest re-releases of Beast Wars. So let's take a look at the re-release real quick. And here I went ahead and pulled out the OG Tigatron figure just to do a quick comparison. Now, I should tell you up front, I'm probably not gonna really open this because I want to keep the re-releases mint in package. So, but I still think we can make a quick comparison of the original figure and the re-release. So here we have Tigatron. Now, in the original figure, you can see just comparing them that it's not as white as the new one. This one has, you know, kind of yellowed. Now, I don't remember if this is how it just originally came out. I don't think it came out as white as the re-release. I think it originally came out like with this kind of color. Now, in my original Tigatron, I am missing one piece. I'm missing the gut gun, which is included here in this re-release of the Tigatron, which I will show you here in the packaging. If you see up close, he's holding the tail gun, and then in his other hand, he's holding the gut gun. And the paint applications on this figure look so nice. The turquoise, the white, so bright. The packaging itself, I mean, that's the whole reason why I want to keep it mint. It looks just like the OG packaging for Beast Wars. Such an iconic look for this series. And on the back, you can see more of the details. Just like the old school card, you see all the ways to transform the Tigatron. It talks about him being a maximal. Now you may notice the head on here in the art looks a lot different than what he actually has. So this is like the mutant form head on this image of Tigatron. So it says here on his card, his function is reconnaissance. Tigatron roams the frozen tundra in animal form, but quickly converts to robot mode for battle, removing its tail and converting it to a powerful quasar cannon to vaporize Predacons. Pretty cool. So these cards are really awesome. Like I said, it even tells you here to clip and save them so that you would be able to reference them in the future if you need to you know, transform them. And up here on the section at the top, it reads off, with biogenetic engineering, the Transformers have created a perfect cybernetic fusion between ferocious animals and mechanical technology. The result, heroic Maximals versus evil Predacons. So awesome re-release. I mean, Tigatron is one of my favorites. I'm really hoping they continue re-releasing some of these figures, and to kind of tie that into our next figure, the re-releases I think have been really successful, and I can only hope they continue to re-release and maybe get into some Transmetals or maybe some Fusors. It would be so awesome if they just kept re-releasing some of the old school iconic figures, and maybe we can even get into some of these eras of the Transmetal and Fusor Beast War figures. So this is the evil Predacon Quickstrike. Now, a friend of mine picked this up, Leo, shout out to him, at a local comic book shop, and I thought it was priced pretty reasonably. Now, this isn't exactly sealed on card. You can see that they've added some tape here to hold the card together. Now, this part is kind of cut. Actually, I think this whole thing is, yeah, the whole thing is cut. Maybe the bottom is still, I don't think the bottom is attached, but anyway, we're gonna find out in a second. So this was resealed, but you know, I'm not a huge I'm not that picky on some of my Transformers. I mean, I am collecting the re-releases mint on card because that's, you know, easier to do. But so this is fine. I'm about to open this bad boy up now. Quickstrike is one of my favorite figures, not so much for the character in the show, even though he was hilarious in the show. Quickstrike was one of the figures that I had growing up that I would play with all the time. I think he has a really sick design of being I'm pretty sure he's a rattlesnake and a scorpion. Let's read here about Quickstrike. There are a few robots as downright mean as Quickstrike. Even his fellow Predacons steer clear of his terrible disposition. Whenever possible, his deadly cobra-headed tail squirts a venom that instantly paralyzes its victims, leaving them defenseless against his razor-sharp scorpion pincers and attack claw. Now, you may be wondering, what's going on with fusers? You know, what's this change? Well, in the show, something happened where, and it describes it here, it's Jurassic Force generated. So an alien planetary destruction device has sent a quantum surge across the Beast Wars world. Its Jurassic Force generated a malfunction in the Transformers' genetic scanners, causing the fusion of two different wild animals into one beast. The result, heroic Maximals versus evil Predacons, robot warriors disguised as fantastical beasts in a devastating battle for power. The first wave of fusers has arrived. Now, so the scanners on their, I think their pods, like it says, got messed up. So when they landed, they started fusing animals together. Now, these are the fusers that they show on the back here. And like usual, there are some characters that existed on the show and some that did not. Now, Silverbolt. For me, this is my holy grail of Transformers. I hope they re-release them. Right now, you can get one loose on eBay around 75, 80 bucks, but I'm not willing to pull the trigger on it because they're loose and I would really like to open it. And then Quickstrike. These two were on the show. Sky Shadow, nope. Air Hammer, they were not on the show. I think I might have had Air Hammer though, as a kid, but I had Quickstrike. Never had Silverbolt as a kid. I always wanted him. He was probably my favorite character, one of the best designs. So here we can see more about Quickstrike. He actually has a sick attack weapon, the Scorpion. You can actually dip it into some water and fill it and then squeeze it and it shoots out like a little water gun. And then here are the steps to transform him. I'm definitely going to save the packaging just because it's so cool to check out and look at after all these years. But without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and check out Quickstrike. So like I said, whoever sold this to the comic book shop, try to, put it back together, kind of reseal it, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, it's definitely been opened. So here's Quickstrike. Let's check him out. So, like I said, Quickstrike is a Cobra Scorpion combination. He has, man, this is so cool. He has he has a clear body, orange, clear pincers here, claws. His bright orange eyes look sick. The paint on here is perfect, and the tail is so cool because it has like this technology here where you can like really pose it. And then his Cobra head, you can feel it here, and then you can see it's flexible, so you can squeeze water out of it. And I guess the mouth is adjustable, so you can open it up like that. So that's pretty sick. So the tail is having a hard time like staying up all the way, but it does the job. So Quickstrike was funny because he had like a southern accent. He was like, I don't know, not like a Texas kind of character, but maybe, I don't know, Arizona or something. Some kind of southern accent. And the transformation was pretty easy. You just flip this bad boy around. His arms are going to become the feet here, and you open these up to become the feet like this. And then you pose them down. Oh, this one closed. Like that. Wide open, wide open. And then you can see here the head. You would just bend it out like that. And then this flips down. And then push the head all the way in. Almost there. Oop, I think I gotta open it up again. Hold on a sec, guys. So, I think you turn this around. Now, you may be asking, hey, why don't you just use the instructions? Well, because I'm a man. I don't read instructions. Nope, that was the opposite way. All right, hold on. I think I got this. Cut this out. I'm going to have to cut all this out, guys. Sorry for wasting your time. Cut it. Okay. So here we go. Oh wait, hold on. Before we transform him, this was the coolest part to me as a kid. You see that? That sticker, that Predacon sticker? That would be like kind of like rainbowy reflective colors. It will always be hidden on the figure somewhere, so you can see if they are a Maximal or a Predacon. What's causing this to not flip? Oh, there we go. All right, so here we have one of my favorite Predacons of all time. Quickstrike. So he has this really cool translucent head. He has his scorpion tail as one of his arms, and he has his scorpion legs as his other arms, which is basically works like a giant claw. And then you can manipulate his arm to move however you like. Such a cool figure. I mean, such a cool design, right? You have like a cobra for an arm that shoots venom, and he has like this translucent orange, leg and chest and head. Just such a cool design for this Predacon. Love it. So shout out to Leo for hooking me up and grabbing this for me. I love these Fusors, Transmetals. I would love to start collecting them again, but they are, relatively expensive, and I just can't collect everything. But if I run into, a good deal like this, I might pick it up. Some of my other favorite Transmetals are Optimus. He has a couple of different forms in Transmetals, but his first Transmetal form is cool. He has like this flying board, a jetpack. But also Dinobot 2 is probably one of the coolest, and that comic book store did have one, so maybe I'll go back and pick it up sometime. I gotta figure that out. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you a huge fan of Beast Wars? Did you know, and I think I've mentioned this in my previous videos on Beast Wars and Transformers, that there is a rumored Beast War Transformer movie coming out next. I'm not sure if it's going to be by Michael Bay, but it's coming out in a few years. I think it's just right now getting through pre-production, but I'm loving this. This talking about like new era or re-releases of the Beast Wars figures. I'm loving this, man. When I was a kid, I wasn't able to have a lot of them, but I had a few. And now that I'm an adult and I can buy them, I definitely am. So I'm hoping to keep releasing some. What are some figures that you'd love to see re-released? Like, I'm so happy they got the Tigatron, but man, if they could get into like some of the Transmetals or the Fusors, that would be sick. Give me a Silverbolt, please. I want to buy a Silverbolt at retail. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you haven't done so yet, please follow me at red=green on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe to the channel, give this a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.